You're watching News 3 Now this morning.
Folks, you know we're in the 608 every day, and today is no exception, and we are spotlighting today Edgewood in the community.
That's right. Our Josh Breider is live in Madison with how the day of service works. Good morning, Josh.
Hey, good morning, Kristen and Shane. Big day here at Edgewood, and this has become a tradition over the more than last 2 decades. We're talking Edgewood in the community. This is all about community service. And this morning, I want to bring in the Edgewood High School president, Kevin Ray. Kevin, good morning to you.
Good morning. Thanks for being here.
Yes, thanks for having us. First, set the scene here. Where are we standing here at Edgewood High School?
Great. So, yeah, we're standing in our Alumni Hall, which is a newly renovated space for all of our students and faculty and staff.
Yeah, this is a beautiful space, beautiful school, and a beautiful mission that you guys have going on. Let's talk Edgewood in the community because you guys have a big day on tap today.
Yeah, it's a huge day for us. We're a Catholic Dominican school founded by the Dominican Sisters of Sinsinawa with a really profound mission of service. So this really exhibits who we are, our identity as a school dedicated to serving the Madison community.
So how does Edgewood in the community work?
So Edgewood in the community works. We got 700 people today. That's faculty, staff, that's students. They're going to be coming in shortly, and then they're going to be heading out to over 55 sites all around Madison to do about 3,500 hours of community service today when you add it all up. So it's really exciting.
That's amazing. You guys have been doing this since 2001. So when you think of all of the positive change that you've been able to make here in the community, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, you know, it's not just the hours, it's just the ethos of service that matters to the community so much. And you can see it when you walk around our corridors, when you talk to our students. Their dedication to others, they help each other in the classroom, they're pulling for one another, and that translates to all the work they do in the community.
You know, when you think about making that positive change, especially in today's world, any little thing that you can do makes a huge difference, right?
Yeah, it's everything from walking around campus and picking up trash to being out in the community and helping others.
And hopefully this is going to kind of help these students do even more of that in the future.
It will. I mean, it really does actually translate, believe it or not, into the work in the classroom, because when kids feel like they're in a warm, safe environment and that they are known by their teachers and that they know one another, that gives them the courage and the strength to risk a point of view, let's say, in a classroom. And that really helps the learning, which helps their academic progress. So it really is all interrelated to developing the whole person.
Our folks at home just got to look at the window art because this is part of your homecoming week. So this has been a tradition that you guys have had over the years.
Yeah, this is a great week. It's a really great week to begin the year for the school, and the kids had a great time with their chalk. You know, exhibiting their school spirit in all sorts of ways yesterday with all these various colors.
Which is so important. It's kind of teaching kids to be able to be themselves with this day in particular.
Yeah, expressing their individuality is really important to who we are as a school.
I love that. Well, Kevin Ray, we appreciate your time this morning. Thank you so much.
Thanks for being here.
We have everything you need to know up on channel3000.com. We're going to have much more fun here coming up from Edgewood High School this morning in the 608, guys. We'll send it back to you.
All right. Josh, looking forward to hearing more about it. Thank you.
Remember to let Josh know what inspires you in the 608. You can reach out either on social media or email for a chance to be featured. Also a reminder, our Coats for Kids campaign is back. We are partnering with the Boys and Girls Club. We're trying to get 5,000 kid-size winter coats this year, and so far we're at about 900. So you can drop off new or gently used coats at any Klinke Cleaners location through October 7th. We're also accepting hats and gloves, anything to keep kids warm this winter. If you don't have a coat, you can also find our Amazon wish list on our website.
5:15, Kelly Slifka's outside. We're going to see any showers this morning, Kelly?
Well, it's going to get close. It looks like we are watching some showers that have been streaming across northern parts of Illinois. Some of our southern counties have a little bit better shot of seeing some of these. You can see over there toward Rockford, then areas to the east, then into southeastern Wisconsin. That's where most of the rain's falling. But we are seeing some development now, just starting to move out of Illinois, maybe moving into the Greene County area here fairly shortly. These will be spotty light showers, and it remains to be seen whether or not these will hold together as they approach Dane County. Now, this is our future track. You notice how most of this is in our eastern areas, maybe hitting Janesville, then over there toward Lake Geneva, and then eventually over there toward Milwaukee, Kenosha, and Racine. So the chances are pretty slim. Nothing like what we saw yesterday morning. 78 expected today. That's above our average, which now is 72. So it's going to be a warmer afternoon than where we were at yesterday, even though I think we will see quite a few clouds. Can't rule out one of these spotty showers this morning. The better chances a little bit closer to the Illinois border. We're going to be in the upper 70s to near 80 right through the upcoming weekend. So it looks like it's going to be fairly mild. However, we do have several rounds of, or at least chances of, some showers and storms developing late Thursday. That'll continue right through Monday. May get a break on Saturday. That'll be our best chance of seeing some dry weather. It looks like tomorrow's going to be fairly dry as well, but we do have those chances scattered about going right through the early part of next week. Right now, you can see some warmer air surging northward. That's coming in behind a warm front. It's 48 in Camp Douglas, 55 in the Dells. You got 56 in Juneau. Madison at 57, but it gets into the low 60s as you get toward Platteville and Monroe, 63. You can even see this contrast across Dane County and the Madison area. Sun Prairie at 57, while it's 61 in Verona and 62 in Perry and Mount Horeb right now at 63. So we have a southerly wind that's going to bring in some of that warmer air. Quite a few clouds around today. Maybe a break or two in the overcast going in the afternoon. I think the afternoon will be dry and warmer as we climb into the upper 70s this afternoon. Now, as we take a look out ahead, this is going into a late Thursday night into a Friday. So we have the system off to our west, kind of parked off to our west, and these disturbances rotating in from the south will give us chances of rain. So we'll get that chance, looks like Friday. Maybe a little bit of break later Friday night into Saturday. Right now, Saturday does look to be fairly dry, but then as the system gets a little bit closer to us, that'll bring us another opportunity of seeing some rain going into Sunday. It's not going to be a complete washout the way it looks now for the weekend, but there will be that chance of rain on Sunday. So the first warm forecast, other than that shower possibility this morning, looks fairly dry this afternoon and most of Thursday. I think we'll actually get a little bit more sunshine tomorrow, and that should boost our temperatures up close to 80. A chance of some storms developing mainly Thursday night into Friday, and then another round Saturday night into a Sunday. But you can see temperatures in the upper 70s to around 80 before cooling off as we go into early next week.
Normally, when somebody has surgery, they're asleep. That wasn't the case for Caroline Crawford. Last season, the Badger middle blocker broke her pinky and watched it get repaired. Our sports director, Zach Hanley, went one-on-one with Crawford to find out why.
Your finger, back in November, you shattered it, had to have surgery. Did that kind of give you an inside look to maybe what your future could be?
Yeah, it was really cool. So all I had was a little like nerve calming medicine to put a nerve block in because I stuck like a giant needle in my neck to numb my arm. And then I got wheeled into the OR and I had no anesthesia, so like I could see everyone, I could talk to everyone. I even remember the music that was playing. It was like 70s classic, like what I used to listen to with my dad. And I remember like they had like a giant tarp up to keep like germs away, and he like lifted it down and showed me my pinky. It was crazy because like you don't think it's your actual hand because your entire body's numb, so it's almost kind of like an out-of-body experience, but it was really cool.
So why? Like,
why?
Why did you want to do that?
Not a lot of people get to say they sat in their own surgery, and at that time, I really wanted to go to med school, so I was like, I can also add this to my application. Like, this is really cool and a cool experience.
Wide awake, watching the surgery happen. What did your family think? What did your teammates say about this whole
My
thing?
teammates thought I was crazy. My family thought I was a little crazy as well. They were afraid that I would freak out in the OR, but I was completely fine. Even the doctor said I was I was asking numerous questions and very curious.
So the hand's 100% healthy.
Yes.
What are you most looking forward to for this season?
I'm really excited because our team's really good this year. I feel like we mesh really well. We have a lot of talent, and we get along really well. It's almost like a sisterhood.
And the Brewers back in St. Louis trying to even up the series. Pick things up in the fourth inning. Game's tied at 2. Tyrone Taylor rips one down the third base line, and the Crew take the lead on the RBI double. That was part of 4 consecutive doubles in the fourth inning that would score a quartet of Brewers runs. Milwaukee rides that to a win, 7-3 the final. That's your morning sports fix. Have a whimsical Wednesday.
Whimsical.
Come on, Andrew. Still ahead why you could be paying a monthly fee for your social media.
That's right. And as we had to break, let's take a look at gas prices this morning. We'll be right back.
Your family's year-round comfort is our year-round commitment at RG Heating and Air Conditioning. We install quality Trane equipment and service all brands so your home's furnace and AC will perform their best year-round. RG Heating and AC.
DePaco Credit Union strengthens your well-being. Build strong communities. Because when our members love life, it makes a brighter community for all. DePaco can help you be well.
Man, could not have done it by myself.
With employee pricing at Denver Mattress, you pay what we pay. Backed by popular demand, our employee discount is available to everyone for a limited time. Get 15% off a single Denver Mattress brand product, no minimum purchase required. And with our 365-night better sleep guarantee, you'll rest easy knowing you're getting the right mattress. Plus 4 years, no interest, and free shipping. Hurry! Employee pricing at Denver Mattress ends soon.
This is the house that angels built. Attic Angels Senior Living Community is built on a foundation of authentic, local care. A framework for living well. Windows to take in the beautiful future. And it's crowned by the pride that one's home is one's castle. This is the house that angels built. Attic Angel Community. Independent homes and 4 levels of assisted living. Built with the help of angels.
Ever notice how stiff clothes can feel rough on your skin? For softer clothes that are gentle on your skin, try Downy Free and Gentle. Downy will soften your clothes without dyes or perfumes. The towel washed with Downy is softer and gentler on your skin. Try Downy Free and Gentle.
We're cranking up the voltage, Wisconsin. Lottery retailers all around the state are lighting up with the latest limited time offer. During September, there is a 1 in 3 chance the lightning ball strikes a set of 2 plays on Megabucks. When it does, players get an extra number, which means better odds of winning a prize. Jackpot not included. This electric offer is only available for a limited time and only at Wisconsin lottery retailers.
When you're able to connect your finances and your gifts of giving and time and talent, it really helps fulfill my desire to be part of a greater good.
At RG Heating and Air Conditioning, our promise to you is 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Guaranteed service, repairs, and replacements. Installing quality Trane equipment. RG Heating and AC. We'll always treat you like family. Guaranteed.
We're back. Melissa sharing her morning with us. A beautiful sky over a beautiful garden.
Wow, that is a beautiful.
Got the mums out, it looks like.
Yeah, I know. It's that time of year, right?
Fall mums.
Need to give me some mums. I'm going to put some mums out on the front porch. Put that on my to-do list today. Thanks, Melissa. Use the hashtag MyNews3Morning when you post on social media so we can find your morning. Shane's here with the trending story today.
All right, guys, good morning. X or Twitter users, be prepared. You might have to pay for the social media site. Yeah. Coming up here in the near future, CEO Elon Musk made a comment regarding monthly fees while he was on a live stream. He says it's the only thing that he can think of to, quote, combat vast armies of bots. We know bots are a huge issue on social media. Musk didn't give an exact timeline for the possible shift or specify what that fee would be beyond saying, quote, a few dollars or something. So, what do you guys think here? Would you keep your Twitter or X accounts if you're going to have to pay $3, $4, $5 a month?
You know, I think of the people that really went into Twitter when it was in its heyday, and they've got all these followers. What else are they going to do?
Right.
They almost kind of have to stick with it, right?
I made my Twitter when I was like 13 years old.
You have the same one?
Same? I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you should be charging journalists.
Yeah, it's an interesting conversation.
I mean, would everyone just shift to a different site? Like Threads?
Maybe be an option.
What Threads needs.
However, Musk has, made these big claims and then kind of walked back on a lot of them. So we'll see if it actually happens.
Yeah. Interesting stuff, though. Yeah, thanks. Keep with us. Kelly's tracking a chance. You can see a shower or two today. We'll be right back.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
I'm excited to announce that you've all made MyPillow 2.0 a huge success. And with your amazing support, we've been able to expand MyPillow's USA manufacturing and jobs. And to make room for this, we're clearing out a line of our percale bed sheets. And to thank you, I'm bringing them to you at closeout prices. Use your promo code and you get my king size for only $39 a set. Queens, $35, fulls, $29, and twin size just $25. I'm interrupted this commercial to let you know that we've received the last 2 shipments of these percale bed sheets, and because of this I've been able to add more colors, sizes, and even prints, and they're still at closeout prices. So go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen now. Use your promo code and you'll get my king size only $39 a set, queens $35, full $29, and twin size just $25. Order now. Once they're gone for good.
Over the years, the attorneys at Habish, & Rotier have handled numerous cases involving the design and relative safety of child car seats. Because of this litigation, manufacturers have been forced to make these seats safer. We helped change the industry, and our most precious cargo can now travel more safely. The skill expended to achieve this result is the opposite of one phone call and a quick settlement. Habish, & Rotier, national reputation, hometown service.
We're doing everything we can to reduce our carbon footprint.
We are 100% employee-owned.
We are Barnes.
We know that a healthy green lawn is top of mind this time of year. Go with the Barnes 4-Step Lawn Care Program by scheduling a free consult with a licensed lawn care professional. Welcome to Barnesville. From planting to tree and shrub pruning, seeding to sodding, mowing to mulching, and everything in between. Discover the Barnes difference. Get started at barnesinc.net.
While there are many unexpected factors that can affect the next growing season, farmers have grown to expect the expected with Rink Seed. Our consistent top-end yields come from strict quality control, trusted technology, and local dealers invested in your success. Rank Seed has been a family-owned and operated business since 1846. More than 175 years later, we still have the highest performing genetics on the market in all environments. Rank Seed.
Our city has a pulse. Steps from bustling and wild. Come find familiar. Experience new. Live in our rhythm and stay.
Right now, after a successful open house, contractor bids could put the Madison Public Market's future in jeopardy.
People love Rudy. He doesn't do anything other than just bring joy up.
Plus, the community's favorite pig gets approval to stay in the city.
And here's your first look outside this morning. Kelly, you could see a couple small showers today.
Yeah, we're tracking a couple of showers that are tracking out of Illinois, maybe reaching our southern counties this morning. But we are looking at some warmer weather the next few days. We'll have more coming up.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to News 3 Now this morning. I'm Chris Stanford.
I'm Shane Hogan. Leah Linscheid still off on vacation this week. Kelly, you're here. We got some showers you're talking about, but also some temps in the 80s this week.
Yeah, possibly getting close to 80. Maybe the last time as we are closing out the last week of summer. Officially, fall arrives on Saturday. We'll feel like that next week, but not this week so much. And we've got some summer-like thunderstorms down to the south. Rockford headed toward parts of the Chicagoland area. Lake Geneva seeing some of these, Kenosha, Racine. A couple of these showers, especially seeing some of these develop, just starting to creep across the border into Lafayette, maybe headed into Greene County. A lot of these are fizzling as they are moving to the north, but maybe Monroe, Janesville can't rule out a spotty shower going through the morning hours. Temperatures are warming up. In fact, it's in the lower to mid 60s now. 64 in Verona, 63 in Middleton. As you go on the northeast side of Dane County, northeast side of Madison, we're in the upper 50s, 57 right now in Cottage Grove. That's a sign of some of that warmer air that is spreading northward. So other than a spotty morning shower, should be dry this afternoon and warmer, headed into the upper 70s. However, a slow-moving storm system is going to stall just to our west and bring us chances of showers and storms starting Thursday night, continuing right through Sunday and Monday of next week. Right now, the chance We'll have plenty of dry periods, but there are going to be some chances going into the upcoming weekend. Have to keep abreast of that latest forecast because it's going to change. I can guarantee that over the next couple of days. Starting out in the upper 50s and low 60s, headed into the low 70s early this afternoon, topping out in the upper 70s. I think if we didn't have the cloud cover, as much cloud cover, we'd probably be in the 80s today. 57 right now, just temperatures climb through the 60s with that possibility of a morning shower. We'll take a look at those rain chances going into the weekend coming up in about 15 minutes.
All right, Kelly, thank you. The future of Madison's public market remains up in the air despite last week's open house.
The project was recently put out for bids, and the numbers the city got back were larger than expected. As of July, the estimated budget for the project was $12.5 million. The cheapest bid that came back was $1.5 million over that estimate. That means the city will have to approve the higher expense for it to move forward. The engineering department, though, says it's all a part of the process.
I think it's fair to say we're concerned. I think we have to go through the process. So that's standard in construction. I think a project of this magnitude will take some time to make sure that we get the funding in the right places and make sure we're being as lean as we can in some areas and work through it.
More public meetings on the public market project will be held in the coming weeks.
Well, meet the pig that started it all. This is Rudy. He lives along the Southwest commuter bike path. Rudy and other community favorite Baconette were at risk of being removed from their homes. But Madison Alder Tag Evers proposed changes to a rule that forbid owning pigs in the city limits. After a city council meeting last night and a vote of 11-8, 1 pig is now allowed per residence. But before you get your own, keep in mind pigs should be supervised around dogs or kept separate, and there's a price to their high intelligence.
So I've been working with dogs for the past 15 years, and I can say that the bonds that I've formed with pigs in the past 6 years have been extremely way more significant and deeper, and they're so multifaceted.
One person at the meeting last night disagreed with the ordinance, saying individuals who do not respect the law could go overboard and there could be a smell as a result.
Madison's 4th accessible playground is opening up today. There is a ribbon cutting happening at Rennebaum Park, just south of the Blackhawk Country Club. It's at 11 o'clock today. The park has several paved paths leading to the area, along with a ramp-connected play structure, sign language, musical notes, braille communication boards, and several other features.
Well, the Packers, Bellin Health, and the Vince Lombardi Cancer Foundation are holding several fundraising efforts through October. Yesterday, Children's Wisconsin welcomed Packer rookies Tucker Kraft and Luke Musgrave. The pair visited patients and their families as part of the annual Packers vs. Cancer initiative. It aims to bring awareness to all cancers and raise money to find a cure. Green Bay will also recognize cancer survivors at next week's Thursday night football game against Detroit. And if you're going to that game or the game this Sunday, make sure you have the most up-to-date version of the Packers app. The new version fixes its connection with Ticketmaster, the way your tickets are scanned. If you don't update it, you'll have trouble accessing your tickets on your phone. So try to do it before you make it to the field because the internet will likely be a little slower as everyone else tries to update their own app.
2 state senators are calling for an audit in the district that oversees American Family Field, the home of the Brewers. This while lawmakers consider a GOP plan that would put over $600 million of public funding into the stadium. Democratic Milwaukee Senator Tim Carpenter and Republican Senator Rob Cowles from Green Bay are asking the Legislative Audit Bureau to look into the district's finances. Senator Carpenter says full confidence is needed before hundreds of millions of dollars are spent on a luxury product, he says, like a professional ballpark. Senator Cowles says all of Milwaukee will be impacted, especially folks who don't have the means or the desire to go to baseball games.
It's 5:35. News 3 Now's Coats for Kids campaign is back this year. We're partnering with the Boys and Girls Club, and we're trying to get 5,000 kid-sized coats this winter. So far, we've received 879, and you can drop off new or gently used kids' coats at any Klinky Cleaners location through October 7th. We're also accepting hats, gloves, anything to keep kids warm this winter. And if you don't have a coat to donate, you can also find our Amazon wish list. That's over on our website.
Take a look at this. With an air advisory coming into effect in the next few days from the wildfires in Canada, Firefighters are using a new tool to get ahead of the flames. Artificial eyes in the sky. A company in Denmark called Roboto is developing drones with AI to track and monitor fires in real time. The way it works now is crews use hours-old maps, and that can lose them valuable time in keeping fires under control. The company also uses drones to help keep tabs on elephant herds in Thailand.
All right, very cool. Using technology for some good. It's 5:36. Coming up after the break, if you use chemical hair straightening products, you could be increasing your risk of cancer.
And we are watching some showers just across the border in Illinois. Those may bring us a shower or two this morning, but we do have some warmer weather in the first morning forecast. That's just ahead.
Plus, I'm Josh Brunner live at Edgewood High School this morning as we're talking Edgewood in the community. That's coming up live in the 608.
With employee pricing at Denver Mattress, you pay what we pay. Get 15% off a single Denver Mattress brand product, no minimum purchase required. Plus 4 years, no interest, and free shipping. Hurry! Employee pricing at Denver Mattress ends soon.
Congratulations to Madison Magazine for earning 9 awards in the Milwaukee Press Club Excellence in Wisconsin Journalism Competition, including top honors for Best Single Story or Feature Design and Best Feature Photograph. Wisconsin football launches into a new era with Luke Fickell at the controls. Meet the focused head coach who's setting the team's new course. And get ready for game day with your guide to Badger tailgating. Madison Magazine, online and on newsstands now.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and I'm here to tell you about my brand new product, My Slippers. What makes my slippers different from those other slippers is my exclusive 4-layer design. I wanted my slippers to have everything you'd ever want in a pair of slippers.
When I first put my slippers on, I was like, wow, they feel great, and most importantly, they have the support that I need in a pair of slippers.
I'm interrupting this commercial to let you know we're having the biggest My Slipper closeout sale ever. Get our all-season My Slippers and sandals at clearance prices. They're made with our patented impact gel that absorbs and releases pressure so you can comfortably wear them all day long. So go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to get our all-season My Slippers, originally on sale for $59.98, now only $25, or our sandals for just $19.50. Quantities are extremely limited, so please order now.
Do you trust your insurance agent? Do you trust your insurance company? Well, you'd better. Because all they've really sold you is a promise to be there when things go bad. A promise to take care of you, to step up and put everything back the way it was. So if you don't trust your insurance company, maybe it's time to find one you do trust. West Bend, the worst brings out our best.
With employee pricing at Denver Mattress, you pay what we pay. Get 15% off a single Denver Mattress brand product, no minimum purchase required. Plus 4 years, no interest, and free shipping. Hurry! Employee pricing at Denver Mattress ends soon.
We want to make sure every child in Dane County has a warm coat to wear this winter, and we need your help.
Please donate gently used, kid-sized winter coats to any Clinky Cleaners. We'll clean them for free.
And Boys and Girls Clubs of Dane County would give these to kids in need right here where we live.
Don't have a kid's coat to give? Log on to Channel 3000 to make a financial donation. Track our progress on News 3 Now and Magic 98, then donate to Coats for Kids.
You're watching News 3 Now this morning.
On the Health Watch this morning, early data is showing a sharp increase in COVID-19 in Wisconsin's wastewater, suggesting that infections are on the rise. The DHS wastewater surveillance dashboard shows a spike in the last 2 weeks for COVID infections. According to the dashboard, rates haven't been this high since December of last year. Nearly half of all wastewater facilities reported very high virus levels. Hospitalizations, meantime, are still relatively low, though, although western Wisconsin has reported a 50% increase in hospitalizations in the last 2 weeks.
A recent study is showing that using chemical hair straightening products more than 4 times in a year is associated with the 2.5 times higher risk of developing uterine cancer compared with those who didn't straighten their hair. The study also raised the concern of increasing health disparities because Black women used chemical hair straighteners more often than women of other races and ethnicities in the study. About 60% of women who reported having their hair straightened in the last 12 months were Black.
Maybe they start them at younger ages, they continue them through longer ages, right? There can be differences in exposure based on who is using these products and who is using these products more frequently.
The most common symptom of uterine cancer is vaginal bleeding after menopause. So if that ever happens, it warrants a call to your healthcare provider.
Take a look at this new video here from Topeka, Kansas. It shows a well-developed dust devil picking up loose corn stalks. Dust devils are generally weaker than tornadoes. National Weather Service says the added stalks for this dust devil, you could call it a corn devil.
All right, learning something new. It is 5:42 this morning. Kelly Slifka is here with your first warn weather. Hey, Kelly.
Yeah, good morning, guys. We are tracking some storms down to our south, but most of this is staying south of the Illinois border. But we can't rule out a spotty shower moving through this morning. It is a little bit milder. Actually seeing some pretty good storms on the west side of Chicago, just to the east of Rockford. But some of these showers trying to creep across the border here in Lafayette into Greene County, maybe headed toward Monroe. Might see some of these showers, see some of this development just southeast of Monroe. We'll see if that makes it into Dane County. Right now, they're fairly light and fairly weak. Nothing compared to what we had yesterday morning. Most of the activity, though, is well down to our south and east, headed toward Milwaukee, Racine. But once again, Greene County, Rock County might see a sprinkle or a shower. We'll see if those don't make it into southern parts of Dane County. 78 expected today, so warmer than we were yesterday. 72 is the average. Noticing that sunset now. It's actually before 7 o'clock. Boy, I tell you what, we really lost a lot of daylight over the last month. In fact, it seems like, yeah, it was just about a month ago that we were talking about the latest sunset at 8 o'clock. So a spotty morning shower. Once again, most of this south of Madison along the Illinois border. Otherwise, we're looking at upper 70s to near 80s, so definitely hanging on to some summer-like weather, as this is the official last week of summer, as fall does arrive on Saturday officially. However, we do have several rounds of some showers and storms in our forecast. It's going to be a little bit difficult, a little bit of a task timing these as we go through Thursday night, and that'll continue right into early next week, so that may be affecting our weekend. So we do have those chances of rain. We will get plenty of dry periods, so by any means, don't cancel your plans. I think the better chance of rain will hold off until Saturday night, going into Sunday. Even Thursday night looks like we have a pretty good chance. We'll talk more about that coming up. Right now we have a warm front that's pushing through. That's what's bringing in some warmer temperatures. You're probably going to notice the humidity coming up a little bit today. It's still rather cool up to the north. 48 in Wautoma, 48 in the right now at Camp Douglas, 57 in Madison, while it's 59 in Mineral Point, 63 in Platteville. Even across Dane County, we got a wide range. 55 in Cottage Grove. You go over to Mount Horeb, it's 63. So some of that warm air starting to surge into the Madison area from the southwest. So quite a few clouds around, maybe a spotty shower down to our south this morning. Otherwise, just a mostly cloudy sky for the afternoon. But even with the clouds around, I think we'll head into the upper 70s today. Watching our future track on Thursday, we're looking at that cluster of showers and storms developing to our south. The daylight hours, I think Thursday should be dry. It's mainly Thursday night, Thursday evening. We'll start to see some of this rain spreading on in. This is our better chance of some showers moving on in. And then by Friday, it looks like a lot of this will start to dissipate as we go through the afternoon hours, but still can't rule out a spotty shower going into Friday afternoon. So it's going to be all over the place the next few days. Upper 70s today, near 80 tomorrow. Just a slight chance of a shower tomorrow. The better chance will come in at night, continuing into Friday morning. A little bit of a break Friday afternoon, Friday night into Saturday. A better chance, it looks like, by Saturday night and Sunday as temperatures gradually cool off, getting into the upper 60s by early next week.
All right, looks like summer weather on its way out.
Yeah, maybe after this weekend, I think we might be done with those 80s. We'll have to see.
Okay, thanks, Kelly.
Well, we are in the 608 this morning, spotlighting Edgewood in the community today.
Josh Breider is live on campus this morning to tell us all about the good kiddos are doing. Hey there, Josh.
Hey guys, good morning. Yeah, we're at Edgewood High School this morning talking Edgewood in the community. This is a community service day dating back more than 2 decades where all of the students go out and do something good in the community. This morning I want to bring in the AHS Associate Principal Joe LaMontagne. Joe, good morning to you.
Good morning.
So this is a huge day for you guys, and this is kind of an interesting day for you because you are an EHS grad and then you were a teacher, now you're an associate principal. So you've kind of seen this from a lot of different angles.
Yes, I've been fortunate enough to participate as a student back in 2005 to 2009, lead as a teacher from 2014 up until through last year, and then now behind the scenes kind of as an organizer of the event as associate principal. So it's been awesome.
When you think of Edgewood in the community, you know, really what does this say about for you?
I mean, for me personally, as a student, it was a big part of my formative experience here at Edgewood High School. And it is a chance when we take our 5 Dominican values and actually see them at work in the community. And so it's really interesting kind of to lead students and to see them, some of them have that aha moment where, you know, we talk about all this service and all this giving back to the community, and then they're actually in action out there helping the community.
So then as a teacher, you got to see a little bit of a different perspective then.
Yeah, teacher, the perspective was really awesome. You get to be part of that formational experience for the students. And then as an alum, taking the experience and being able to kind of share how it will impact them even beyond their Edgewood years was really, really awesome.
You know, learning what service can do at a young age can really propel you into doing even more throughout your life.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think these kids don't realize that every career or profession or path that they go on can include an element of service. Some are more obvious than others, but really there's a ton of opportunities to give back to your community beyond your high school, college years.
So when students show up today, obviously the lights have gone out here, we're gonna get those back on. But when students show up, it's kind of a fun day because they're gonna get on buses and they're just gonna be going off to somewhere here in the community.
Yeah, they'll be showing up, excited, ready to go, obviously this early in the morning, and they'll be getting on buses, heading out into the community, everywhere from parks and preserves to assisted living homes to local elementary schools. And everyone gets a different experience that they can then bring back and share with each other.
I love it. Well, Joe, thank you so much for your time this morning. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
If you'd like to learn more about Edgewood in the community, you can go up to the story at channel3000.com. You got to love timers, guys, even here on the morning show. This is live TV for you. All of a sudden, the lights go off, and then they're back on. Look at that. Yay, we did it. Nice job, Kevin. Much more fun to come here from Edgewood High School coming up at 6 o'clock, guys.
Thanks, Josh.
Thanks, Josh. Hey, remember to let Josh know what inspires you in the 608. You can reach out on social media or email him for a chance to be featured.